Hey everyone, welcome back to Allowing Life to Happen. If you're new here, I'm Deborah and I'm so glad you're joining me today. I created this channel for all those out there who know deep down that you're made for more. So this is a space for those who want to grow, who are ready to step up and explore what's possible in life, especially when it comes to doing what we're truly meant to do. So if you're looking for ways to break through, to grow, and to bring that something more to your life, then you're in the right place. So today's topic is all about those challenging days we all face, the days where motivation just seems to disappear. Today is actually one of those days for me, even though it may not seem like it right now. And you know the type where it feels like every fiber of your being is saying, nope, not today. Maybe you felt this too, like there's this invisible weight holding you back, and every little task feels like climbing a mountain. But here's the thing, I'm going to push through anyway. And why? Because I know from experience that these are the exact moments that matter the most. They're the days that test us. And I found that pushing through on days like this is actually the only way I'm going to move forward. So if you're feeling the same way today, I want to share a few things that help me on days like this. Maybe they'll help you too. I think a lot of us assume that motivation should just magically be there. But the truth is, motivation is like a muscle. And sometimes the hardest days are actually the best training. So here's what I do to get started, even if it's just taking those little steps forward. Firstly, I set a super tiny goal. I'm talking about tiny, something that takes 5 minutes or less. The idea here isn't about making huge strides. It's just about starting. Like today, my first goal was to sit here and start talking to you. That's just one small step. And you know what? Once I started, I felt so much better. Taking that first step, even if it's small, kind of breaks the resistance. It's almost like telling my brain, you see, we're almost moving. So I encourage you, pick one tiny thing. Maybe it's writing a single sentence, answering an email, or even just making your bed. Let that little win give you the momentum to keep going. Another thing I lean on is my routine. When I feel like I'm just not up for the day, I think of my routine as an anchor. It's like saying to myself, hey, just go through the motions. You don't have to feel perfect. You just have to keep going. And routines take away the guesswork. They're familiar and they're steady, and they help me find my flow, even when I'm not fully feeling it. If you don't have a set routine, I encourage you to create one. It doesn't have to be complicated at all. Just a few small steps that help you ease into your day no matter what. Another trick I heard of recently is called I have to say this slowly, guys. It's called the Pomodoro technique. It's simple. You work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Set a timer and for 25 minutes, focus on just one thing. Once that timer goes off, step away for a quick break and then go back for another round. It might sound small, but it makes the day feel so much more manageable. When I'm low on motivation, telling myself I only have to focus for 25 minutes is way easier than tackling a whole day's work at once. Try it, guys. Those small chunks of time add up, and by the end of the day, you'll have accomplished more than you thought. And here's something that I think a lot of us forget, and that is self-compassion. We have this tendency to judge ourselves on those low motivational days, don't we? But I've learned that being hard on myself only makes it worse. Instead, I try to tell myself, it's okay to feel like this. Just do what you can today, and that's enough. Sometimes just showing up is the accomplishment. So if you're feeling down, remember to give yourself a little bit of grace. It doesn't mean you're slacking. It means you're human. And being kind to yourself actually frees up more energy to keep going. And one last thing I want to share, and this is big, guys. It's the idea of progress, not perfection. So it's so easy to feel like we're not at our best. We're somehow falling short. But that's not true at all. Every little step forward counts. Even on those days where progress feels slow or imperfect, it's still progress, and that's something to celebrate. Remember, there's no rule saying you have to be 100% every single day. Sometimes 10% is good enough. Sometimes just showing up is all it takes to keep you moving forward. And it's often on days like this that we're building the strongest foundations. So today, I'm pushing through. I'm reminding myself that the journey isn't about feeling motivated all the time. It's about staying committed, even when it's hard. And if you're feeling the same way, know that you're not alone. We're all in this together, pushing forward one step at a time. So let's keep going, no matter how small those steps may feel. Guys, if you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button for more content like this. And also feel free to share, because maybe, just maybe, someone else needs to hear this. Guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here with me today, for being part of this community. Let's keep lifting each other up and allowing life to happen. If you're having one of those days, drop a comment below. Let's talk about it and cheer each other on. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, take care and keep moving forward.